Welcome to Ziwa Rhino and Wildlife Ranch.
Those guys, those are wild pigs.
I fear cows. So right now I'm at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary and I've just made my payments. I think the entrance is 40,000. The other tiers, but the one I paid for is 40,000 shillings for entrance. And I'm going to ride ahead where the actual sanctuary is. See you later. This is how the place looks like. This is the entrance. Let me use the So today we are going to enjoy some mini safari in this road. They say the maximum is 30 kilometers per hour. That you shouldn't run so fast. And I'm struggling not to run so fast. I'm already on 32. Yet I've just even reduced. I'm not used to riding this slow. But the reason is just to make sure that you don't knock down any animals and such. So we have about 30 kilometers. This kind of a stretch. See, I found a good small run. So I'm imagining if we go on big crossing. Yet I've already paid my entrance. And I'm sure it's non-refundable in such a situation. So be aware of rhinos. So if I can come across a rhino at this time anywhere here. I'm also seeing some renovates of the rhinos. Guys, look at that. So when I saw the cows ahead, I thought those were rhinos. I was just going to remain this side. I fear cows. Nah, I don't know how to bypass this one. Let me give them their peace. I'm just praying no other wild animal comes. Those guys, those are wild pigs. Warthogs, yes. Yeah, it's a warthog. It's a wild pig.
foreigners pay $50 to enter. I've not seen the other breakdowns well, but yeah, I think I'll show you that when I'm getting out. Not bad. They're actually like actual pigs. Here we are, guys. We have arrived. I don't know where to go. Everyone is just their own continuing. So I'm not sure which one is the like reception. Oh, hello, I'm fine. I was directed to come to the reception from the other gate. Thank you. This is my receipt. I have no idea, but I paid that. When I saw the signposts on the road, I branched off. Yeah, so
I've never been here.
I've never been here. Thank you. Yes, please.
I'm saying you're here rhino tracking. Since you paid entry fee, it's inclusive of the rhino.
Okay.
I'm saying rhino.
So when I paid the other side, I think they found something that would be fun for me. So yeah.
The entry fee comes with rhinos, rhino tracking.
Okay.
So I'm going to get you a rhino.
Yeah.
Then you different.
Okay.
Then you proceed.
Okay.
But first I need you to register the book outside. Then
Here?
that you reach the stickers here.
Okay.
Then I'll let you register.
Okay. Let me register. No. Yeah, I travel with my Etsy at the back, so I'm well packed. Yeah. Okay. Let me remove these jackets as it comes. Yeah.
Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary, yes.
The only place in Uganda where you can see rhinos.
Sure.
While walking in the bush. Yeah. We have two places. We have Entebbe Zoo and here.
I think I've been to Entebbe and I've seen those ones, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you the history of the rhinos in Uganda, the history of the place, and how we are going to conduct ourselves with the rhinos in the field.
Yes,
That
yes.
is the safety. So many years ago, Uganda had hundreds of rhinos, both black and white species. But during the time of war, that is during the time of 1970s, and
Around Idi Amin's time,
our rhinos were heavily poached because there were civil wars during that time. And the warlords never had enough money to facilitate their wars. So they decided to kill off the rhinos so that they can get some money.
They're called tusks, I think.
They're called horns.
Horns, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, whereby our last rhino was last seen in 1983 in Kidepo Valley National Park. It was a black rhino. So in 1997, the government was very stable. A group of Ugandans with support from European Union and the World Bank decided to form a non-government organization called Rhino Fund Uganda with the aim of bringing back rhinos to Uganda. Whereby by 2001, Rhino Fund Uganda had collected funds from different organizations. They decided to go to Solio Ranch in Kenya and they brought two rhinos, one male and one female. These rhinos were taken to Entebbe Zoo to create awareness among Ugandans about these animals. So in 2004, Ziwa was spotted as a good place for the white rhinos. An electric fence was built covering 70 square kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah, 70 square kilometers. That's around 16,000
That's
hectares of land.
the fence I've seen there, like covers all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's big.
So this land is privately owned and was formerly cattle ranch. When Rhino Fund Uganda approached the owner of the land, he was called Ziwa or Captain Joseph Charles Roy, and they gave him an idea of rhino conservation project. He accepted. He decided to shift away his cattle to other parts of the country. Then he left the land for rhinos. In 2005, after all that being done, the Rhino Fund Uganda went to Solio Ranch in Kenya and they brought more 4 rhinos, 2 males and 2 females. These were the first rhinos to be received here in Ziwa. Then in 2006, we got a donation of 2 rhinos, 1 male and 1 female, picked from Disney Animal Kingdom, Orlando Zoo, Florida, USA. So the 6 rhinos altogether settled down and started breeding, whereby on 24th June 2009, Uganda was very lucky. We got our first rhino born. A mother from USA, a father from Kenya, the baby was international. Then we decided to name him Obama.
Obama?
Yes.
Okay.
So as we talk now, we have got 41 rhinos. And this is our breeding area. Our aim is to breed these rhinos at the number of 50 or 70. Then we start translocating them to the national parks, like Murchison Falls National Park, like Kimburu National Park, and Kidepo Valley National Park. So we may not be able to see all the 41 rhinos because these rhinos, they stay in groups of families of a mother and a baby or group of teenagers. So if we chance more than 2 rhinos, we shall be very lucky because these groups are scattered all over the sanctuary. So that is the history of the place and the history of the rhinos in Uganda. So now I'm going to tell you how we are going to conduct ourselves with the rhinos in the field and safety.
Yeah, what scared me most is that they had all vanished.
Yeah, they are all vanished. They are all vanished. So we're trying to bring them back to the world.
That's news, actually. I'm sure even the people who will watch this video will be surprised that we were left with nothing.
We were left with nothing. So one of them, they were brought back. We're just trying to bring them back, breeding them.
Yes.
So that's all about the history of the rhinos.
Yes.
So just listen to my instructions as your guide, because I know all the behaviors of these animals. White rhinos do not like sudden sound and movements. These are wild animals. As much as we're going to see them while walking, they can get stressed anytime they feel like. So if they get stressed, please don't panic, don't run, don't scream, because They have got a good sense of hearing and smelling, but the sight is very poor. They don't see very well. So if anything happens, we shall just go behind a big tree like this one, or behind a thicket like the other one, where you can see a rhino cannot pass through. But the good thing with these animals is somehow social, friendly, and calm to humans. They don't charge anyhow. If they're going to charge, they first show signs whereby I can read the body language and tell you
Until it's about to charge you.
Yes. So that is the how we're going to prevent ourselves, the rhinos, in the field. And if you've got a camera, I request you to put the camera flash off, but the click is fine. And if you've got your phone, I request you to put it in airplane mode for the street of our rhinos.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all about the safety. Just no sudden sound and movements. Yeah. So we're going to drive a bit. I mean, ride a bit. We use riding. We'll ride a bit. Park at the starting point.
Okay.
Then walk and see beautiful animals.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me also just get my things, then we can move. So this is my guide that I've been assigned to. Then going to be taking me. This is what they consider as these are the white ones.
Yeah, the white ones. Because they're not white because of the color. They are white ones because of the wide mouth. It was a mispronunciation between a Dutchman and an Englishman. Yeah. So a Dutchman was trying to describe the wideness of the mouth of these rhinos using the Dutch word wide to an Englishman, but an Englishman mispronounced the word to white color. That's why they're named white rhinos. But the actual color is dark gray for both black and white. Yes. And the black ones are named black, just opposite of the word white. Yeah.
but the major difference is the mouth. The black ones have got a wide mouth. Yeah. So, no, the black ones have got a triangular shaped top lip. It's like a hook.
I think
the
I've
black
seen
ones,
that one. Yes.
they have got a triangular shaped top lip, like a hook, which help them to grab the tree leaves and shrubs. For them, they are browsers, while these ones are grazers. Yes.
Then the question, usually how heavy are they on average in terms of weight?
In terms of weight?
Yeah.
The males for them, they weigh 3 tons when they are fully grown up. That is 3,000 kilograms. Then the females 2.8 tons. Yeah. That's about around 2,800 kilograms. And the baby, when is just born, weighs 50 kilograms. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at them,
Yes.
away from the weight and size,
Yeah.
does that task like help you tell the age? The way you might see other animals, whereby you can look at it and tell that this is maybe quite old.
No, because it doesn't have segments.
Oh.
Other animals, they used to tell their years on the tusks or the horns, because their horns, they have got segments.
Oh,
like
yes,
for the
yes.
elephants, elephant has got segments. For cows, they have got segments. You just look at it, you know the years, the age. But these ones, they don't have segments. You cannot the way you see the horns. Then there may be the size. Yeah, maybe the size. You look at the horn or the size of the horn. But for the males, it's difficult to tell the age, because they keep on fighting for territory, and the horns keep on breaking. Breaking. So there's no way you can tell. Yeah. It's not easy to tell because you find that these are still young males. Yeah, they are both of them 6 years old.
How long do they last on?
It depends where they are. Yeah, if they are in the national park or in the wilderness, they can live 40 to 45 years. And if they are in the zoo, they can go above 50 years. Because in the zoo, they get enough care than the wilderness.
And there are less risks.
Yeah, less risks compared to the wilderness. Yeah, because there's no fighting for the dominance in the zoo. But here in the wilderness, there's a fight for dominance. Yeah, especially for the males.
And then in terms of gestation period, what is their gestation period?
It is 14 to 16 months. And they always produce one baby at a time. They don't produce twins, because the baby at birth weighs 50 kilograms. So
that
it
would be
becomes
100.
It's hectic for the mother to carry 100 kilograms of the baby, plus the weight they eat every day. Because they feed on grass, and every day they eat 60 to 70 kilograms of grass and drink 70 to 80 liters of water. So it becomes hectic for the mother to carry all that weight. Yeah.
So does it mean that you have like water reservoirs or kind of like ponds within the area?
Yes, we have a swamp called Ugandan Swamp. It covers 22 kilometers part of the sanctuary, and is not artificial. It's natural. It's a natural swamp. Yeah, so it does not dry up. Whenever it's dry season, they have a lot of water and a lot of fresh grass. Then on top of that, we have got what we call man-made ponds. Yeah, man-made ponds. We bring tractors in dry season. They dig very big ponds. When it rains, water collects there. It becomes a drinking point for the rhinos. Yeah, that's what we use here. Yeah.
I can see what you said there. They are moving in groups.
Yeah, they are moving in groups. So the mother and the baby, then these two, they are moving together. Yeah. So the first one here is called Kageri. Kageri means a strong rock.
How do you know? Because I'm guessing there are many.
Well, we know them by names.
Just like cows. Because you can find a herd of cows, but when the owner knows each one of them. Yeah.
So this one, we use various features to identify them. We use the flatness of the back. We use the horns, how they grow. Okay, you find each rhino, its horn grows differently. We use the body size, we use the foldings of the ribs to identify all this. So that's why sometimes it's very easy for us to identify them. And on top of that, some rhinos have got ear notches, and each notch represents a number. Yeah, so that's how we identify them. So when you try to look at the back of Kagera, it's a little bit raised. I see.
Yes.
Now you come and see another difference here. Another line. Apache. Okay.
It means?
One tribe in the US, a tribe in USA. There's a tribe in USA called Apache.
Yes.
So, look at it. Then that man is called Luna. Luna means moon. Try to look at the back of Luna, Apache, and then for Kagera this side. So I see a very big difference. Look at the back.
Yeah.
Kagera. Look at the back of Luna
yes.
and Apache.
Yeah.
Kagera is a little bit raised than these other all other rhinos. So that is a feature which identifies it from other.
Yeah.
Then when I look at Luna, Luna has very many things to identify her. First of all, the tail is a little bit bent. Yeah, from other rhinos, other females. So when you bring all females of the same age with Luna, you bring them together, you will see a difference from there. Those are the things we use to identify them. Yeah, and others, they have got their horns. When you use the horns of, like now Kagera, the horn goes straight and sharp at tip. You find others, the horns grow straight but blunt. You find others, the horns grow bending frontwards like this. Yeah. So those
Actually, it's the reason why I was asking.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that they were different. The horns were different. So I was thinking that maybe because of age, that's why they are different.
yeah, they are different.
Yeah. Just like human beings, our heads are actually different in shape and all that.
Size. Yeah. So we have got Luna.
Yes.
Luna is now 10 years old. Yeah, 10 years old. And the baby is 1 year and 2 months old.
Oh, so by around like maybe 8 years they are giving birth, eh?
No, this one is not her first baby. They start giving birth at the age of 4.5 years. Here in Ziwa.
Yes.
But in other parts of the world, they give birth at the age of 6 to 7 years. But since Ziwa,
you're trying to multiply.
These rhinos don't have any stress.
Oh,
they have enough food. They have got enough water. Yeah, and also the place is not all that big because you have got so far 4 big males here.
Yes,
we have got Augusto, Obama, Moja, and Italio. So when these females goes on heat, it does not even take a single day a male to find a female which is ready for mating. But in other national parks, when a female goes on heat, it takes long time. Takes long time to find a male because these males, they have got big territories, and these males, they have to make sure that they patrol their territories every day. So when the female goes to find a male, it takes long time to find when the mating period is over.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why. But ours here, if a female goes on a heat, it cannot even take a single day without finding the male. Yeah, that's why the breeding is so high. Yeah, it's at a very terrible speed.
Yeah. Okay.
And so far, the ones in Interezu, they have not yet produced. Yes, they have growth from 2001. But because they stay in the same cage, these rhinos, when they stay in the same cage, they become brothers and sisters. They don't produce. Yeah. don't produce. But if you leave them to move
around,
yeah, they can even produce. That's why there's even inbreeding here. Yeah, there's inbreeding here. Yeah, but for the first, the second, and third generation, there's no problem with inbreeding. But for the fourth and fifth generation, that's where the inbreeding becomes a problem, and that's why one of the reasons why they want to translocate them away from here to another park, and also to see that they can bring in other rhinos. Yes. So, I know in Uganda, Uganda will be rich with rhinos in 10 to 20 years to come.
Is it because of the conditions?
Yeah, because these rhinos are more protected, one, and they are really cared of. Yeah, they're cared of. If they get sick, the doctors are there. So
actually, I wanted to ask about here in case they get sick. Yeah.
When they get sick, we have rangers. I see those rangers here.
Yes.
Those rangers, they do a great job for us. They keep on moving the rhinos 24/7 day and night. Yeah.
Hey, or even at night.
Yeah, even at night. Because we don't want to lose any rhino here. Yeah. So we have at night we use flashes, and we do it in 12-hour shift. From 6 a.m. up to 6 p.m. for the shift. Then from 6 p.m. up to 6 a.m. for the night shift. Yeah. So our rhinos here, for two reasons. One is to make research about them. Then secondly is to give security to them. Yeah. Our rangers, they have got gadgets where they record each and every activity a rhino is doing in every hour. Feeding, urinating, defecating, every activity, such that if a rhino gets an injury or gets sick, we are able to know. For example, here, our rhinos feed for 18 hours in 24 hours and rest for only 6 hours. So if we see any deterioration in the feeding, the feeding mechanism, from 18 to 10, 18 to 15, 18 to 12, we just know that this rhino has got a problem. Then we call the vet to come and analyze it, then gives it treatment. That's how we are really helping our rhinos here.
I think you have like cages where you take them in case it is sick.
No, we don't put them in cages when we are treating them. When they get a problem, when they are sick, we just call the doctor to come, then tranquilize them using a darting gun, then they rest down. Yeah, when they rest down, that's when we treat them. Yes, and we have been doing it, and it's a successful process. Yes.
Now, when I was coming, I thought I'm going to find, because I was seeing structures, I thought I'm going to find them like in those structures. They're not paddocks, those
cages.
Yeah, like cages where like up it's a bit open and you're just looking at them. I didn't know that it's going to be like this. The experience is totally different.
This one is different from the zoo.
Yes.
Most of the rhinos are born here, and they have been taken care of. They are somehow used to human beings. Yeah, that's why in the briefing I told you they're a little bit used to humans. So they don't charge anyhow because they are born here and they have been seeing people. That's the difference.
Okay. I think that's it. I don't see anything else to add. Thank you very much, Derek.
Thank you very much.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
You know, I was coming from Hoima to Masindi, going back to Kampala.
Yeah.
Then when I saw the signpost, 30 kilometers, I was like, no, let me branch off. So when I reached, I branched off. I even didn't have the money, but when I reached there, I was like, let me just pay what I'm left with. I'm sure this will be worth it. And it's really worth it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. And for me, we are ever happy when we see our fellow Ugandans coming to see the rhinos. Because sometimes you find that even some Ugandans, they don't know that we have rhinos in Uganda. They just hear that there's Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary.
I've also been hearing it, but I didn't know where it was. So when I saw the signpost, I was like, no, there's no other time I'm going to do this. You know, I'm trying to ride around the country while I'm doing my videos and all that. I just want to know my country bit, and so far I'm discovering things. Actually, you can't know if you're not a person who moves around.
So Uganda is a very good country. It's a blessed country. You know, some people, they see like coming to tourism to see this wildlife as if they're just wasting money. Yeah, the things they are just wasted of money. But really, when you come and see them, you see them very different. You are missing a lot.
Yes, they're missing a lot. Yeah. One time, one of my bosses told me the best gift you can ever give a child is to take them for such tours when they're young.
Yes.
Like it will have an impact, a lasting impact on them even when they grow older.
Yeah.
Yeah. For us, we've grown older, but at least still we feel it.
Yeah.
This is going to remain with me. I have to bring my children here and they take a look.
Yeah. That's weird. You know, some of the kids, now like our kids, there are some things which they will never see. For us, which we saw.
That's true.
Now, for example, take an example, just on the fruits, the wild fruits.
Yeah, I was about to talk about fruits because mine grew up to I think the age of 2 years when she has never eaten a sugar cane, just a sugar cane. Yeah, it was so surprising. And when we discovered, you're like, no, this is not possible. Yeah, and we are, I think, also not paying attention sometimes. But because I think we are starting to get away with such things, once in a while you look through and you're like, no, this shouldn't happen. Yeah, at least let's make a difference.
Now, for example, at the guavas. The guavas. Yeah, for us we used to eat guavas.
But now, I don't know the different types, but I've eaten them a lot. But I don't know the differences. But there are people who know that no matter what, and they can identify them from a distance.
Yeah.
But the good thing, our country is still a place that has those things.
Yeah.
So there's still a chance for people to discover things. Not like the children I once taught, and they were misinformed that milk comes from the fridge. They didn't know that
Comes from the cow.
Yes. So they thought it comes from the fridge. Whenever you ask them, like, we get it from the fridge. Even in the supermarket, they get it from the fridge. So, yeah. So guys, there are very many monkeys here. Yeah. Oh, they're running away. There were very many everywhere. There's one there at the tree. They're hiding. Then down there, inside there, they're all over the place. There are very, very many. Yeah, I'll give you that.